What's going on, guys? It's Noah just checking in. So today I just want to talk about my antidepressant taper that I just started 2 weeks ago. I am tapering off of Pamelar, or the generic name is nortriptyline. I've been on this medication for about a year. It was something that my psychiatrist put me on prior to discovering that I had low testosterone via a couple blood draws. So even though I started the testosterone replacement therapy, he didn't feel comfortable taking me off of the Pamelar or the nortriptyline, and so I stayed on it. At the time, I didn't think anything of it. I was just looking to feel better no matter what, because I was in a treatment-resistant depression, and an agitated one at that, for a long time. So anyway, I started my taper 2 weeks ago, and I went into it with plenty of confidence, and I went into it with, with high hopes that it wasn't going to be too bad, and damn, it kicked my ass, guys. I'd say for about 9-10 days after I started my taper, where I went from 100 milligrams to 75 milligrams, man, I started to do significantly worse. So I'm really glad that I recorded a few videos in advance so that I could just focus on this taper and riding the withdrawal feelings that I had, so that I didn't have to stop the video flow for this channel, which is important to me. But yeah, it was rough. I'd say that my depression felt worse, my anxiety felt worse, my depersonalization, derealization felt worse, hopeless, despairing feelings. I got a knot in my chest. I even thought that I might panic for the first time in well over a year. I've had my anxiety take me to near panic places many a times, but this is the first time that I thought, oh my God, am I about to have a panic attack? So the taper from 100 to 75, I mean, I'm shocked to say that it was as tough as it was. It kind of was, and it had me worried. And it's like one of those things that, like, you can prepare for it, and my doctor gave me the heads up just to be ready, because when I went on the Pamelar or the nortriptyline, which is an old tricyclic antidepressant, I had a significant increase in agitation and anxiety. And so he tipped me off that this could be something that would happen, and it did. So I'm not pleased to say that, but the silver lining to that issue, or that reality of the taper being difficult, was that around day 10 or 11, which would be last Thursday, I finally felt some relief. It's like, I don't know if my brain finally, got to homeostasis or equilibrium, whatever you want to call it, but started to feel a little more energy again. My outlook got a little better. Depersonalization, anxiety, depression feelings, they subsided quite a bit. And I would say by this last weekend, I was perhaps feeling the best I've felt, period, since I had my mental breakdown in May of 2011. So, fuck in certain ways, and hell yeah in other ways. So if you're going through an antidepressant taper, or you are thinking about it, and or it's in the near future for you, based on my experience so far with my Pamelar or nortriptyline taper, things can get a little bumpy at first. Even my energy just bottomed out. And my dad noticed around a week in, he's like, "Man, you're having a rough time, aren't you, son?" And I was like, "I am." Everyone just kind of comforted me and let me know I was going to be okay. Whenever I start doing worse, I always up my self-care. Self-care for me, in terms of my recovery from depression, in the midst of my testosterone therapy, or even when I was in the real wrecks of it, that just means trying to get regular sleep, trying to eat as clean as I can, getting some exercise, getting a lot of support, doing maybe some journaling, trying to do some meditation, breathing exercises, just basically things that are good for you. I try to do extra good at them. I don't know if that works. And so I got through it, and I'm really grateful to say that the last 5 days have been really encouraging, and they make me feel hopeful, and that's all I could ask for. At the same time, I have to start another round of this taper, and I know I'm sensitive, and I know damn well that a lot of people are going to be able to make these antidepressant tapers. They're going to get off them fine. So I don't want you to watch this thinking I'm going to get fucked if I come off my antidepressant, because the truth is I feel better right now than I did prior to starting it. It's just something you got to be ready for. It's a possibility. It comes with the territory, and it is what it is. So I'm trying to be brave about it, and I use the word bravery because that's really bravery is what a lot of us we need to muster up when we're dealing with mood disorders and recovery and just surviving them in general. And you know, my part of me just says, okay, I don't want to taper anymore. I'll just wait because you know, you don't want to be in pain, you don't want to hurt. But I want to come off this medication. I truly believe it was the low testosterone that had me stuck in my treatment-resistant major depressive episode with anxiety and depersonalization. And I want to follow through and come off. So I'm going to now be going from 75 milligrams of nortriptyline, or Pamelar, as I keep using both, nortriptyline being the generic. I'm going to go down to 50. That starts tonight. So say a little prayer for me if you're the praying type, excuse me. And if you're not, which is all good, just hold me in your thoughts. That's going to be okay. Because I'm a little nervous about it based on what my first round showed me. But I also know that I can get through it, and I have your guys' support as you do mine. So I hope everyone's doing okay. That's my update on my antidepressant taper, and we'll just try to keep on keeping on, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, guys, we'll do another video real soon. Take good care.